This here is our first flip. We bought it 6 months ago and it went so well, we decided to buy another. This is flip number 2, a large 4-level side split on Meadow Road in the north end of Brantford. Bought at $337,000, we hope to sell the property for $415,000 under a budget of $29,000. This will leave us with a profit of $49,000. The timeline is simple. We gain possession on October 13th and hope to sell the house by January 7th. This gives us exactly 87 days to complete our flip. So it's the beginning of week 5. It's already 1 o'clock and I haven't even had a chance to get out to the house. I've just been absolutely swamped. So I might end up going to the house a little bit later, but we'll see. That's kind of an unknown right now. So I ended up finishing all the shoots I had way quicker than I expected. So here we are. So if you remember from last week, there was a few things we did. One of them was we trimmed out a lot of these windows, and then a few of the windows we had to replace because they were old. Now, this window here in the kitchen, we actually originally trimmed it out. We have to get rid of it all because these new windows here have jamb extenders, meaning up here on this little edge part, you can put a piece of pine that'll come out to here, and then your trim will fit nice and flush with that. So we had to rip it off. We can keep the same pine, we just gotta recut it basically and put it back on there. So these will be finished out pretty soon. There's one up here, one in the bathroom upstairs, 2 in the lower bathroom, and that'll be it. Now, a few other things that will be coming this week. Also, I do have to do a quick tour to re-show the house pretty soon. So that'll be coming up because it's been a while since I did one of those. But one of the other things, a few of the things we're doing this week include putting the bathtub in. We have to redo all the plumbing for it. Tiling the bathroom upstairs, finishing the flooring in the house. So that includes hopefully most of the tile that gets in the foyer, and then that rec room down there that needs to also still be floored. So in terms of this room here that we got a floor, I'm first just gonna run my boards along the edge here around, and we have to use adhesive to hold them down because obviously you can't screw or you can't nail into cement. So we're just gonna use an adhesive, get our first row good, and then leave it for a day or 2 to let it all dry, and then we can actually finish the rest of the room. Okay, so now that we got this, we can start to go around the fireplace here. I'm going to be gluing or PLing along this edge so it's nice and sturdy in there. Okay, there we go. We got this entire section here all along the wall, and the back parts are all, I put some adhesive on it, so when I come back tomorrow it should all be nice and stuck in there so we can finish off the rest of this room here. Okay, we got a bunch of the flooring loaded up today, and today the old man's joining us.
I'm here.
It's a holiday.
Oh yeah.
You know what that means? We gotta pay you time and a half. There's no way we're gonna pay you time and a half.
I'll give you the referral.
Okay, so there was all that pine that we were talking about yesterday we had to put around the windows and taking off the trim. So we got our new pine here. and then we put our trim on, and then we did the same thing in this bathroom as well. So new pine, so just it needs to all be painted white. We started putting all the just door trim on here, so we got most of these rooms done here. Look at this, these guys almost got, this is the last room we're gonna do out in the foyer, stopping here, and then this will all be tile. But Scott is finishing up this last room. You excited to almost be done the flooring?
Yeah, my knees hurt.
His knees hurt. This boy needs a vacation. Pop's still working hard as always, lining up the boards for Scotty. This is teamwork. So in here, I'm doing, this is one of the last windows. Be working on this last one. This is the pine, and then putting the trim back on them. These are the last two pieces here for the sides, because I've already got the top and bottom in. Scott's in here examining all the parts he messed up with this window.
I just put it on an angle.
Yeah, hey man, the angles mean all the difference.
You know what? I put it on a right angle.
It's the difference
My
between right
job
and wrong.
did right. 90 degrees. 45 degrees, actually.
Time for lunch, my hardest working boy. Well, Scotty took off, but he did finish this room in here. So that's our last laminate floor room we have to do. All that's left is just the staircase, and then we'll begin tiling throughout the house. So that's gonna finish up today. Today's a Friday. Tomorrow we're gonna be here just a little bit, not doing too much, just probably putting the tub in, doing a little bit of the plumbing. That's it for today. Today's Saturday. I usually kind of take my time on Saturdays to fix all Scott's friggin' mistakes that he made throughout the week. No, but today me and the old man are gonna be doing some of the plumbing. So until he kind of gets here, which should be somewhat shortly, I'm just gonna be painting the trim of these windows that we did, like the one behind me. All this new trim that we put on, I'll just be painting some of it. So as you can see here, this is the pine that we put on, and then we're just gonna be painting it white. This is just the first coat, so we'll be going around all the edge, and then also painting the actual trim. So far I painted this one here, and then this kitchen one over here, and then moving up into the bathroom, painted this one. Meanwhile, the old man's here, taking out the old color. So I'm gonna keep painting until he is done with removing it all, and then together we're both going to finish up doing the new plumbing. What have you been smoking there, old man? Look at this. Okay, so this here is all done. We got our mixing valve in, the spout, and then up here where the shower head's gonna be, we're just gonna put the piece, and then we gotta drywall all this in. Okay, we almost finished putting in the tub. We started doing the plumbing for the drain, but we need a small little piece of pipe that my dad's probably gonna get later on today, and then we'll finish up the job tomorrow. So I decided to come back to the house because I feel like I need to finally show an updated video tour. It's a bit messy, but you know how things are. Here it is.
We're on easy street.
today we're gonna put that tub in. Well, we got the tub in, but I pulled an absolute Scott and a little ring that fits around this thing here. There's the hole underneath the drain where we were working, and I dropped it down in there, and now it's somewhere in the wall, and we can't find it. The old man's not impressed.
No, not at all. Not impressed.
We're on easy street, and it feels so sweet, 'cause the world is but a treat when you're on.
So this morning there's kind of a bunch of odd jobs that we're working on, just finishing up. I'm caulking around this window, filling all the gaps. Meanwhile, we got Scotty over here. He's gonna be finishing up doing this flooring. And then Pops is in the basement and he's working on trimming out one of the windows, the one of the last windows that we have. How do you like your safety glasses? Do they work?
I guess that means it doesn't fit. Yeah, safe.
Nice and safe.
What are you doing, James?
Painting away, painting Scotty's mistakes away.
No, it's not true. I didn't touch that window. What I did do though, see that little hole? There's a vent down there and I buried it with flooring. So I gotta get that out of there. What's in there? That paint?
This is paint.
That paint.
Yeah, you're getting awfully close. Scott's been here working on doing this lower stairs. These ones are obviously done over here, but these ones are the last bit of laminate flooring that has to go in. Meanwhile, I've been painting out window trims, and then now I'm just going on to doing this here that's still the wood color. I have to paint it all white. So I finished painting all this trim around the edge here. Stairs are coming along, slowly but surely. So Scott's got the backs on all the stairs done on these first boards. He's getting these edge pieces, and we just gotta do the final piece. What are you doing? Did you shoot?
No, it malfunctioned.
If you shoot in the floor, you'll clog the thing. You'll literally wreck the end.
I didn't. Oh, it's good.
We got it on camera. You're a liability.
It's good.
Okay, Scott, it's your second favorite time of the day. Do you know what your first is?
Quitting time.
Quitting time. But it is lunchtime, so we're going to Strode's today.
So this is the NASCAR radio station. Every time you rev the car, it changes the
Okay,
intervals.
check this out.
Whoa. Jimmy Johnson's got nothing on us.
That's my favorite radio station.
This is the best. It's
Isn't that best?
AM 540, Sirius XM radio.
So I'm pretty darn proud of Scotty today. He finished this flooring down here. This is where you enter into the house, right where the foyer is. And now he just finished putting on our last piece of laminate flooring in the entire house.
This is the wrong piece. I need to cut another one.
Okay, we're not done yet, but we're almost done.
Almost.
This is gonna suck getting down. Okay, we're up. So I need to stop these, and then I need to paint them, but the thing's spinning, so I gotta jam it. Hey Scott, give me a piece of wood there. Just chuck it up. I need a little one, like a thin one. Actually, one of those, yeah, that'll work. That'll work, thank you. Yeah. Oh, I guess they're really easy to stop. I don't think I needed the wood. Currently I'm stuck up here on the roof and Scott's in the basement. Scott, I'm stuck on the roof. I need your help. Okay, thank you. Been waiting like 5 minutes. He's down the basement so he couldn't hear me. But look how nice it is out. So today there are a number of smaller jobs we have to do, but one of the bigger ones is tiling this bathroom here. So all of this is just kind of a setup. I need to tile. I just got to get the wet blade set up. Meanwhile, Scott is in this room here doing some of the baseboard, finishing it up. Then he'll be going down into the living room and kitchen and doing all that baseboard. So we got our mortar mix up here. We made our first cut. We got another one cut here. No, we're just gonna do this area to begin with. Well, I got the first couple of pieces in here, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of like Scott on every job that he does. Did that offend you?
No.
You're not offended by that?
That's pretty accurate.
What are you doing over here? Oh, I gave him a nice easy job. He can't screw up.
No.
His job is just to fill all the holes with the cake mix. So we've come to pretty much the hardest part here. I've gotten all this done down here. All this. But I have to do around the poop hole here. And I have to cut like a huge part out of a tile, and with a tile cutter that's not going to be easy. It's just going to take a while. You gotta go slow so you don't crack it. Okay, here's that piece. Now the edges are all really rough, but it doesn't really matter because it's under the toilet, so it'll be kind of blocked anyway. Well, I got this piece in here and it fits around there nicely. So I'm gonna do these few tiles, and I gotta start making my way out here so I don't trap myself.
Okay, James, the tile looks pretty good. Tub
Almost
looks
there,
good.
Scott.
What do you
Almost
think?
there.
What do you think of that mortar consistency?
It's like
I was the
cake
cement.
mix.
I was the cement truck today.
You were.
So I've
You
been,
did good. You
I've
stirred
been
that thing
stirring that thing so it doesn't solidify. So that was my day.
up. The hard parts are done.
Yeah, look at that nice circle.
This will be 15 minutes.
How do you cut a circle with a tile saw, James?
Carefully.
Yeah, I imagine.
You make like 600 saw blade marks.
I just was interviewing your lower half there. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There we go.
Best part of it.
Ah!
Not for the camera.
Ah! So while James has been busy tiling the bathroom, I've been given the job of filling in the nail holes with spackle. You know, as they like to say, there's no small roles in home improvement, just small holes.
I think we found his new favorite job. Uh-oh. I dare you.
So what are we doing tomorrow? Today's done.
Tiling tomorrow.
Tile.
More tiling.
More tiling.
All the tiling.
Tiling? I
You
don't
like
know.
tiling? How was your experience today?
That was alright. A little muddy, a little grouty, a little mortary. Look at all these leaves. Who's gonna rake all these leaves tomorrow, James? It's a big one. I'm gonna let them in your house.
Okay, it's home time. So far this morning we put some baseboard in the main room here, but the next thing is going to be doing all that tiling in the front foyer there. See, constantly having to mix up this mortar here is the part that sucks. Well, I got this much in, and I'm having a heck of a time trying to level them all. So they're kind of, it's awful. I hate this.
So in Brantford, we also have the pleasure of viewing this lawn right here, where it's Whoville with all the trees that they put in their front lawn. Wow, amazing, 10 out of 10.
Well, so far we've gotten fairly far on the tiling. It takes forever, and we've had a bunch of problems with it being level. But this is kind of how far we are now. So we're almost ready to go home, but today Scott also grouted the floor in here all in between the tile. So this is good to go. The vanity here and the toilet will be next.